made. Hashtag fire Jason Garrett.
I think Jason Garrett probably wants him there. That's probably where, that's probably one thing.
Jason Garrett knows that he can't even go 8-8 if he doesn't have Ezekiel Elliott.
So there's a year. It's 2 years ago. Zeke's out for, or is it last year?
It was last year. He was suspended. They still almost got there.
What was the record? What was the record on the suspension? Because that'll be the telltale right there. Is it 2-4? You guys 2-4 because you guys go 7.
So yeah,
you're back 8. You go 7-1, right?
Yeah,
or something like that. So what was the final record for the boys? What was the final record for the boys last year? You guys won 11.
Yeah, they won 11.
So 7. So they won 4 games. 4. So they split. That's right. They split the first 8,
yeah.
4-4. They need Zeke to win. That offense really centers around him. Right. It also has to do with what kind of offense you have. Right.
It was actually 2 years ago because it was at the end of the season. He ended up being suspended because of all the appeals.
That's right.
So it was like the last, and they missed the playoffs by 1 game.
That's right. So I would say
so it was 2 years ago.
And also depends on the team too, right? The Cowboys really center around Zeke.
Pay Zeke.
We know that. And I'll put one more thing. It also depends on the team. So, I mean, if you were the Chiefs and you had this situation, you go ahead and let him walk because he's not the center point of your offense. But the center point of the Cowboys' offense is Zeke.
Hashtag fire Jason Garrett. And no, it's not. That doesn't have anything to do with Zeke, but I've been saying hashtag fire Jason Garrett for a long time. So way back to 2014 when he went when they went
13-3.
13-3.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, they got lucky with DeMarco Murray that year and struck gold, Tony Romo, and that was not Jason Garrett. But I think I have read that Jerry Jones really wants to extend him. Pay Zeke, don't pay Jason Garrett, please.
He's going to get both. He's going to get both.
So, all right. Well, this week we were actually on another podcast, the Hey Bartender podcast.
Yeah, Hey Bartender podcast.
We recorded with him just a couple days ago. Just did a little cross-promotional thing, and that's a pretty cool podcast. He had us on. We talked about Midwest Mics, and you click TV on there. So make sure to check out Hey Bartender podcast. It was fun. His website is heybartenderpodcast.com.
Yeah, I would say one of the coolest things about that one was the conversation we had about just because he's focusing on the bars and just kind of the cool stuff that happens. Like you're watching a big game at the bar. What's one of your best memories, right?
Yep.
So we did all that. We won't talk about it on here because we talk about it on his show. But that was really kind of cool to relive like some of those memories. It was like, yeah, you know what? I remember where I was when XYZ happened. So so it's kind of really cool to kind of rehash that stuff.
Yeah, you don't get to see our faces on that one. That's just an audio recording. But
sorry about your luck there.
Yeah, you can find again it's heybartenderpodcast.com. It was a lot of fun. Next week.
Hold on,
Oh, you got something, Jim?
Yeah. Did you talk about where you were when the OJ chase happened on that bartender show?
Oh no, we did not talk about that.
I was not old enough to be at a bar yet.
You weren't?
No, I was not. I was at my great grandmother's house when that happened in June of 1994. Right, 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't.
June of 1994. I was at my grandma's and I remember seeing it come on. My great grandma's, my great grandma Bilberry. I remember seeing it come on the TV.
Yeah, I was just at home. I don't remember too much about it. I mean, I don't remember. I don't remember
a lot of specifics, but I remember
the not guilty part.
I was in school when that happened.
Yeah, I was in school. We actually stopped. They stopped school
and played it on the
and
TV.
Played it on the TV because it was such a huge deal.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But I remember actually the not guilty verdict a lot more than I remember the chase.
Yeah.
But they've made a cool 30. This is a 30 for 30, right? That day. Which is kind of a cool 30 for 30.
Dad was in town from Tulsa, and we were out at the Royals watching the Minnesota Twins because Kirby Puckett was there, right?
Yeah.
You got to go see Puckett, right?
Yeah.
And heading back, it was a blowout game, so we left earlier, heading back, and all of a sudden we hear it on the radio, so we stop into a little tavern over on KCK called Sammy's, and the funniest story is one guy walks in, sees it on the TV because his wife's watching it at home, so he wanted to get away from it. And he walks in and he sees it, turns around, walks right back.
He walked in, yeah. I don't want to see that. I'm out of here.
Oh man,
I can't say the word. I could say it, but I won't. The word he used when he turned around.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were you when Elvis Presley died?
No, I didn't. I probably wasn't alive.
Nah, I wasn't even a thought.
Yeah, probably not. So, anyway, Hey Bartender Podcast, check it out. It was fun to be on his show. If you like to hear bar stories, he is a bartender, and so that's kind of what he does on his show. If you enjoy that,
really cool.
Go check it out. And if not, just go listen to our episode at least and let him know what you think. But next week, we will be back with an all-new show. We are going to give out our NFL picks for next season for the division winners of each NFL division and the 2 wild cards.
So you already know who I got win the Super Bowl. So Chiefs win the Super Bowl, but all the other picks will be interesting. There's some that I've been thinking about lately. There's actually a couple teams that I think are going to be worse than people think. A lot of teams are hyped up, and there's a couple teams that are not hyped at all that are going to be a lot better than I think people think. So it'll be an interesting show to do.
It sounds like a long night, so you can tell my guys right now.
It's like a 4-hour show. It's a 4-hour show.
I will be late that night.
Yeah,
she's here. She's
it's a 4-hour show. Yeah, that'll probably be
It'll be fun
show. It'll be fun. Yeah, and actually, we are working on a special local celebrity to come in and make their picks known. Also, it's not confirmed yet, so I don't want to jinx.
I'll say it yet then,
but we're working on it, and we'll let you guys know. But we are doing daily.
P. Diddy Mahomes?
Huh?
Is it P. Diddy Mahomes?
It could be.
Could be.
It might be.
Okay, you heard
it.
Right
might
here.
be.
Who's
might be,
but no one knows who P. Diddy Mahomes is. So.
I know. It might be
That's
P.
true.
Diddy Mahomes. So you can actually go on our Twitter right now and our Facebook. We are going to put up a poll every day with a different division in the NFL, and you can vote as a fan, and we are going to announce those picks also on the show next week on who the fans picked in each division. So that should be exciting. You can participate. Just go on our Twitter and our Facebook. It's all under Midwest Mics. Vote in the polls. Facebook only allows 2 options. As like for a poll question, they only allow 2 choices.
Yeah.
So we're putting 2 of the division choices up. You can comment if it's one of the other 2 in the division. We know there's 4 teams in every division. It's all messed up.
Yeah, it is all messed up.
That's Facebook's fault, not ours.
Yeah, should be a really good show though.
Yeah. Check out dadbodtees.net. Get your T-shirts. Get your gear. DJ Showtime Purdy, phone number 816-260-2056. Hit him up for all your DJ needs.
Let me V-call Zuckerberg right now, and we can tell him to change that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll wait right here. You get Zuckerberg on the line. I got something for him. Then let's get Jerry Jones on the line.
Well, yeah, I think that would be if we're going to go for out there, Jerry Jones.
Yeah, if we're going to go for out there, let's get Jerry Jones on the show.
Okay.
But anyway.
Come on, Jerry.
So I am Gary.
This is Austin.
And we are Midwest Mics, and we'll be back next week.